LS Lucifer Star. Me. Yes. Leader in safety, by the way. Like I said, other people are like, the modern laws don't allow blah blah. It's like, I made the laws. Like Lucifer Star, White Star Lines. Leader in safety, number one in safety. This whole time. The most unsinkable ship, or supposedly unsinkable ship. Most amount of lifeboats, like I said. I think I did do the you have to have enough for every passenger plus 50%, but that's a little ridiculous. That's a little bit, well, I mean, I forget why that is, but yeah. Um, anyway, though, I think it's because most ships overbook or something like that, or there's not enough. Anyway, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, all the safety standards. That's Lucifer Star. That's me. Me. As my sister would say, you. It's me. It's me. That's because I was the best. I was the biggest. I was the safest. And like I said, a couple of maritime accidents. Although normally, actually, we didn't have any maritime accidents. In fact, we didn't for many generations. My ship sailed, and that's why people started thinking that ships didn't need lifeboats. But I mean, in order to go to shore and stuff like that, and to visit the shore and stuff like that, that's why they had the lifeboats and stuff like that. It's been the same operation this whole time, basically. Like I say, except for a couple black people that wanted to muscle their way into my company and start paying all the black people money. There's some black people that thought they could just shoot their way into my companies and that they could just take over and take money from me. There's also some white people that thought they could shoot their way into my companies. Like I said, the Irish defended, and held down the fort. Like I said, the Irish people were protecting and defending, and also some British people, of course. Like I said, my people had to defend themselves. Because of all the money and the food and whatever. Everybody wanted to take over my ships, like I say. So, anyway, yeah, I got kind of nightmarish as so many people were trying to take over my ships. And even most recently, there have been people that have like put a gun to my people's head to people's heads to try and become captain of one of my ships or be captain of the ships. And it's like, no. Anyway, like I say, it went to pot, as they say. There's a lot of stuff going around, a lot of stuff happening, and that's also why there's also a lot of death and a lot of accidents. Like I said, it was not the Irish's fault, or the Germans' fault, or even the Chinese's fault, or the British's fault. Like the English, the British, all my European people, they were 110%. I think even the Mexicans also helped because it was explained to them very plainly. So anyway, though, but yeah, it was actually, believe it or not, like I say, some black people. I'm pretty sure. I hate to put all the blame on the black people, but yeah, like I said, the black people also wanted to be black because a long time ago there weren't that many lights around in the world, and they figured they could hide in the dark. Anyway, that's why they wanted to be black. So, yeah. Only something I would know. So, they figured if they were black as night that they could hide and sneak around and do whatever they wanted. And I think they originally wanted their irises and their whole eyes being black or something like that. But they're my life forms. So, pink, white eyeballs, white teeth, all that stuff. Nope. Sorry. You can't outvote your creator. A bunch of my life forms thought they could actually outvote their creator. It's like, no. I know a lot of people are like, like I say, that's why I was mediator. That's why I was arbitrator. Because there's all these people like, to their heart's content. It's like, And I'm like, look, I know about the attacks, the attacks on Ireland and my Belfast shipyards. I know about the attacks on on the Chinese people and the Germans. So, and like I say, I don't know. The Irish may have been confused, but the Irish were doing things. They were protecting certain people, and the Irish, I'm pretty sure, acted with honor, dignity, and and truth. It's kind of funny. They're always portrayed as these bad people and all this other stuff, but they're not. They're really not. I think they might have had some extra money. Like I said, a lot of people who got extra money, who became rich, started going out around in the world, and they started noticing things about the world and stuff like that. Anyway, though, most people who become rich, I don't know, ultimately get a choice or something like that. So, anyway, I was more than rich. So, anyway, whatever. But yeah, all the ways that White Star Lines was done and stuff, I played a part in all of that and everything else, and basically paving the way for the massive, great big ships. Like I said, that they were possible, that they'd be better, and that they'd be good. Like everybody balked and complained about me wanting a ship that was 900 feet long and 950 feet long, and well, I wanted to get a true 1,000-foot ship or something like that. I think I did actually have a 1,200-foot ship at one point in time that they called Needle. There was a ship I think they actually built that they called Needle or something like that, I believe, or something. I forget. There were a few ships, but anyway, like I said, a lot of my people were completely loyal and very good. Anyway, though, but 950 foot is good enough. That was a good sized ship, and so yeah, and could cruise the seas and everything else like that. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, talk to Belfast. Go Spelunker. They used to have records everywhere. And the pictures were everywhere. There used to be museums everywhere, hailing the great glory times of everything. And everything was photographed, and every picture, every name was taken down, and everything from Germany to my Irish to everyone. Because like I said, and like I say too, a lot of people said, well, we don't know about the employees of Harlem and Wolff, and it's like, well, I don't think it wasn't Harlem and Wolff. It was the LS. It was Lucifer Star. So, Lucifer Star employees. So, the shipyard before Harlem and Wolff. Harlem and Wolff was like a scrapping yard. They just scrapped everything out. They just made everything cheaper, something like that. It was actually the LS yard. And like I said, so there was many groups, like I said, and there's even records of the different buildings, and every name was taken of every person that worked for me, that worked in those yards. From the Irish to the Germans, and I think they even say like they almost considered it a concentration site because it was because everything was recorded, every name, every employee, every hour worked, everything was being recorded and remembered in giant logbooks. So anyway, it could have happened 1,000 years ago for all I know. But yeah,